issues. Climate change and agriculture. 1. Introduction. Climate change is any significant long-term change in the expected patterns of average weather of a region or the whole Earth over a significant period of time. India's agricultural sector faces the significant threat from climate change and directly impacts the daily lives of farmers. From ancient times, India's agriculture has been dependent on monsoon. Any change in monsoon trends drastically affects agriculture. To Indian agriculture, large country with diverse climate. 2/3 area rain dependent. India gets around 70% of its annual rainfall during a monsoon season. Agriculture contributes 16% of India's GDP. Diverse seasons, crops and farming systems. Close link between climate and water resources. Small holdings, poor cropping mechanisms and low penetration of risk management products. Agriculture is also contributing the significant share of the greenhouse gas GHG emissions that are causing climate change. 3. Impact of climate change on agriculture. Climate change affects all the 3 aspects of food security: availability, access, and absorption. Agricultural productivity is sensitive to climate-induced effects like changes in temperature, precipitation, and carbon dioxide concentrations in the atmosphere. The major impacts of climate change will be on grain, federal or unirrigated crops, which are cultivated on nearly 60% of cropland. The World Bank report warned that by the 2040s, India would see a significant reduction in crop yields because of extreme heat. Rising levels of atmospheric carbon dioxide reduce the concentrations of protein and essential minerals in most plant species, including wheat, soybeans, and rice. It can also impact fisheries. Some marine disease outbreaks have also been linked with changing climate. Heat waves could threaten livestock by increasing their vulnerability to disease, reducing fertility, and declining milk production. Significant negative impact on commercial poultry due to heat stress. Study found that climate change could have contributed to the deaths of more than 50,000 farmers or farm workers over the last 30 years. Rise in sea level may lead to loss of farmland by inundation and increasing salinity of groundwater in coastal areas. Depleting water availability due to changes in precipitation levels and falling groundwater tables. Water for agricultural production in the river basins of the Indus, the Ganges, and the Brahmaputra will shrink further and may impact food adequacy. Insights Mind Maps. www.insightsinIndia.com page to www.insightsos.com. For consequences, climate change hits poor the most. As agriculture contributes 16% to India's GDP, climate change causes about 1.5% loss in GDP. By 2030, rice and wheat are likely to see about 6 to 10% decrease in yields. Poor agricultural performance can lead to inflation, farmer distress and unrest, and larger political and social disaffection. According to a 2018 economic survey, India incurs losses of about $9 to $10 billion annually due to extreme weather events. It also noted farmers' income losses from climate change would be between 15% and 18% on an average, all of which can hold back the economy. 5 Way forward to cope with the impact of climate change on agriculture and food production. India will need to act at the global, regional, national, and local level. Enhancing the resilience of agriculture to cope with the climate change and the climate variability. Increasing area under permaculture from current 108 million acres to 1 billion acres by 2050 could result in a total reduction of 23.2 gigatons of CO2 from both sequestration and reduced emissions. By applying farmyard manure, compost, or by practicing organic farming to improve the soil organic matter, which can help in improvement of soil health. Develop climate-smart agriculture practices. Adoption of zero-budget natural farming (ZBNF), building on the current crop insurance program. Weather-based models and technology need to be used to determine losses and compensate farmers within weeks. Kenya does it in a few days. Farmers, especially smallholder farmers, need advance warning of emergent weather conditions at local level. Farmers can adapt to climate changes by shifting planting dates and choosing varieties with different growth duration. Interventions related to soil health, water harvesting, improved drainage in flood-prone area, artificial groundwater recharge and water-saving irrigation methods. An early warning system should be put in place to monitor changes in pest and disease outbreaks. Promoting drought/temperature tolerant varieties and water-saving paddy cultivation methods. System of rice intensification. 3. Investment in R&D is needed to spur innovations in sustainable climate-friendly and climate-proof productivity, and the private sector can help on this.